Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Back at it again, thanks for jumping on. It is time for the Festival of Fights, the Deadpool's special event where it's just 1 versus 1, character to character, and there's also no stuns available, and there's no team-ups or team-up tiles on the board at all. So I've been looking forward to this event quite a bit. It's been pretty fun, and it's also been easy to completely wipe out and lose, and a lot of people have been doing that to my team. So let me know how it's going for you guys. We're going to run a bunch of different teams, probably just jump in and go full blast until we run out of time. And we've got a couple of, basically characters that play better solo than others. There's a lot of characters that don't play really good. They're more of a team member than a solo player. So let me know who you've been using. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play any 4 stars because I'm pitted against 5-star enemies with my matchmaking every single time. So it's going to be really hard to get a 4-star into action without getting or really wiped out because nobody's boosted at all. If the 4 stars happen to be boosted in this event, I would be able to play them quite a bit. But let's take a first shot here. We've got 5-star Captain Marvel. I want to play her soon, but against her, I think what we'll do is jump in with a character that can handle airborne abilities, and let's go in with Archangel. He's got a nice passive to his blue that will ground an airborne enemy. And I did play him recently. He's actually got a little bit of injured status, but I think we're going to get through it just fine. So I think, of course, things can get really out of control and wipe out if you're not careful or just plain unlucky. So what do we want to do? Well, she's got red, yellow, and green abilities. Her green has a passive side of it. So we got to be real careful about green. And yellow, I think we're going to let her pretty much just go for that, because if she goes airborne, Archangel will grab her, basically ground her, and deal damage and not allow her benefit of healing and damage from that. So if I do the blue match 4, it actually sets up an extra move in green. That's odd. And you know what? We're just going to take a match that's unrelated, let her get the blue, and set us up. Cool. It's probably about the best play, not sure overall. And whenever you have a critical tile, you really want to take that damage with your strong colors. Blue is going to be it. 9,400 damage with that crit. Very good. So I think what I'll do is take her green repeater out before it gives her 3 green every 3 turns. Her green will be a dangerous ability, and then also red. If she gets a lot of red and can get her repeater going in that one, it'll create strike tiles and just do big damage every few turns. She's got 9 red already. I didn't even see it happening that quickly. So let's get our green qualified here. Maybe this will be in a matchable location, we'll see. And I think with Archangel generally, you should try to go for his black, because then you can play it on a color that will not let the enemy get any AP in that color while the countdowns are on the board. But we have our green here, and let's see, she doesn't have a whole lot of green. Let's wait and to play our green to a point where it might also diminish some AP from the enemy. There, she's got 10 yellow, and that's going to be easily enough for her to go play Got Your 6. It only costs 8. We'll let her do that. So she's airborne, and then immediately, immune to stun. So am I going to completely lose out on this benefit? I think I am. That's gonna be rough. I thought I would still get the grounding effect from Archangel. But it did give her the damage twice in a row from angle of attack. Very interesting. I think it's going to happen again. Since stuns aren't allowed, I guess I didn't know fully what to be ready for. And she does get the benefit of Got Your 6. Oh, man. Look at this. We are in big trouble. We'll go ahead and play Angle of Attack because it just is a little bit of damage. It normally stuns, immune to that. Enemy down is 15,000 damage and reduces AP in 2 pools. And then in this case, we're going to play... Should have played this sooner, but we'll play Aerial Superiority on a green tile, and that'll mean while those countdowns are out for 4 turns, she won't be able to earn AP on those, on that repeater or anything. Just can't earn it or generate AP in that color. And this is going to be a close one. She's going to, what is she going to do? Probably make a green match, and there's 2 ways to do it. So we can't really help that. We'll take blue since it's our strongest match damage and get lucky with the drop. Very cool. I'm glad I tested that out to make sure if we could do the grounding effect, and it didn't work the way I wanted. Here's another one. We're looking forward to play Spider-Man 5-star Peter Parker against a mirror match, mostly because we'll take him into battle and get the benefit of the web tiles that Parker on the other team is putting on the board. And green is a really big deal here since that's a multi-hit ability. And let's do green this way. Oh no, that's not the way. Set him up for a big match 4. At least black does not do a lot of damage for either Spidey. I think we're going to pretty much take every green that's available, even if that means he gets blue. Blue is normally a stun if there's enough web tiles on the board, which won't work today. We just ran good on blue as well. There he plays stick around and just adds web tiles to the board. Cool. Normally I try to build up a lot of red, but we're going to get our green going very soon in this match. Let's do that move. Try to see if he'll set us up with a green match somewhere or red. Just no red anywhere. When there's just nothing to do, I usually make a match toward the top, which feels like it doesn't set them up for a lot of cascades. But without the team up tiles on the board, you're going to run into a lot of cascades for yourself, but of course, the enemy. And he gets up to 8 green. We're in big trouble that way. What can I do to get... I guess I'll go red and take a real big chance that green doesn't cascade down. Look at that, guys. What a drop. We've got a extra move set up for us in green, and check it out. There's going to be a critical tile in that spot adjacent to the other one, and watch the damage, because when it's 2 critical tiles next to that red, it's going to be huge. Wow. Well over 10,000 a couple times. All right, there's not a lot of webs on the board, but we can fix that with our own stick around. And let's play... If we played our red, it would pretty much end it if we get a critical hit, so we'll play Arachnid Agility. Multiple hits, and we get the win. Went from being in big danger to a nice win. Let's go on. I think we'll play a few mirror matches, and then in other cases, I think we'll play someone who's well suited against the other character instead. But against Jessica Jones, I think you're going to want to play a mirror match again, because trap tiles are always placed on her own colors. So if you're going to be matching your own colors, you'll be taking traps potentially away from the enemy Jessica, and hopefully helping your own work toward getting traps set off. Black and red. We see where her traps are. We don't see where our own traps are placed yet. And now that we have over 6 blue, they're revealed at the beginning of the turn with a quick flash of kind of a hint of where they're at. What should we do here? Probably, I don't know if I want to do that yellow match that the system is flashing. Actually, I think that's probably the least scary match to make. Alright, so there's 4 traps on the board maximum, and they're always on her colors, red, black, or blue. So matching other colors will never match a trap. See, I don't want to get this purple match because it would line up a red match where she probably will be placing a trap in the next 2 turns. So I'm just going to do something like that. And our traps are settling to the bottom. What do we do here? Nobody's hit one yet. Blue drops green. Oh, there it is. We did hit a trap. I should have noticed that. Excellent. When we hit a trap, it's obviously damage, of course, but then it also builds up our team's strongest color, which of course is just Jessica's own red. What to do now? Pretty much, I think a non-move is a pretty good defensive play in this setup, because you hopefully can have her do a match that lets you get a good one following. What do we do here? Nothing. Nothing good. Yep, I think there she gets a red and another red. She's at 9, so she's able to play her defenestrate ability. That's too bad. Can't avoid it. We'll just take this black. She has 6 black. We've got a trap tile toward the top. How are we going to get that trap? Don't see it. And she has 9 black. This is super dangerous. We just can't get to those tiles on the bottom. Oh man, people are saying, you know, seems like the enemy is just getting so lucky with a lot of their drops. Spending a lot of time doing non-matches in bad colors or whatever. We get our red qualified, so maybe this... Oh man, I let her get an extra move right there. Close one so far. Here we go with our own defenestrate, damage plus stronger strike tiles. If we could get another trap or just enough black, we'll be in good shape. We'll have to take that critical match. I don't remember if this tile specifically is a trap tile or not. We're going to take a chance. It wasn't a trap. She gets enough black to basically end the match against us. Oh no. Can we get the traps anywhere? I don't see it. So this might be it. We've got some multiple drop combos with this purple and yellow, but the strike tiles won't be enough to take her out, I don't think. So let's see. Maybe this guy set his black down lower for damage and set red up higher. Yes, I think so. We might live through this. Let's check it out. Body check at 15k. Oh, she gets a drop on the blue and we lose with 3,200 left on the enemy. Jessica, rough deal. Maybe we should have played a different character instead of a mirror match there. We can try it again. I actually have been looking forward to playing Ghost Rider. Let's do it. I think normally he's just an average rated character, although I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. But in this one-on-one matchup, I think he's going to excel. Mostly because his abilities feed themselves so well. Green does an excellent job of earning more green, red, and black. Let's see. Here's a multi-move combo. Black, black, and green. Couldn't be much better than that. And what do we have here? We have our black ready to play. It normally does 15,000, but when you are targeting the enemy that's done the most damage in the match, it will do 20,900. Of course, there's no way to hit anyone but the main damage dealer. So we want to go for, I think we want to go for green over red here. And want to get that last green somehow. And once we get our green repeater tiles on the board, I think it's going to be heavily in our favor to win. There's nothing really happening, so I'll do a kind of a non-move. And I guess there's no reason to wait on the damnation. 27,000. How do we get a green match here? Let's take a chance with yellow dropping a green in there. Good cascade, and it kind of worked. Normally I want to match out that critical tile, but this is the moment where we can get our green. Ouch. So there's a match 4 in green, which we would probably lose our repeaters. Let's not play it quite yet, but we will play Chain Whip. We can't stun him. Normally this is a 1-turn stun, but the big deal about this is a 6-turn countdown tile, and every time this character, the enemy, makes a match, they'll take an additional 1,700 damage. That's at cover level 3. At level 5, it's like 3,500 damage. And no, you know what? Let's play this now. Let's see where the repeaters end up. Pretty safe location. So instead of the match 4 in green and lose a repeater, now that thing's pretty much toast anyway. There's no red or green around it. That's what people actually dislike about Ghost Rider. So we could do the match 4. Let's just do this. Leave it alive. Maybe the board will shuffle or something. We're going to get pretty good damage from those tiles. Any red, green, or black will be destroyed. We earn the AP for them. Cool. And let's see. We'll go here. Ah, lost it. Get the win. Yeah, Ghost Rider not too bad in this matchup. He takes he took a couple of matches and earned that extra damage every turn. Cool. All right, so Doom is an interesting character. I think a mirror match is not very good against him because your only Doom's only offense ability is really black, and then yellow can shuffle the board and get some crazy cascades. But I think that's better against somebody other than Doom, because he also on black and yellow matches steals your AP. So we'll play Doom, but not against himself. We could potentially go with, let's see, next time, you know what, let's try another Jessica here. And I want to get in, what's her strongest color? No, her strongest color is red. I want to play Iron Man. His blue ability is going to be pretty awesome. But you need to pick an enemy that doesn't have red as their strongest color for it to work the best. We'll try it against Thor. We'll set him up for this. And so, what do we do here? Definitely start that. Thor's strongest color is green, of course. I'm going to let him get that match 4 of purple on the bottom left so that I can get green and red here. And so, really want to prioritize blue. He's got 7 green already, even though I'm trying to keep it away from him. Blue's a really cool ability where Girl Friday, it changes the enemy team's strongest color, 8 tiles of it, to red. Then you can get some automatic matches when those changes happen. So you build up red AP, and then the red tiles are all destroyed from the board. And when red is destroyed completely off the board, you usually get some pretty good cascades and matches and crazy stuff going on. Now, in this special event with no team-up tiles on the board, there's one less color in the way. Could really be a pretty big deal. I'm hoping we could get the match 4 in black, but we could also set it up this way to drop. Yeah, I think that was a better way to go. And he's getting really lucky red, so we need to keep him from red while trying to get blue. Lucky extra move again. Okay, I can hit him with my red ability, but I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to send him down to 50% health for his god mode. And he's got his red, but we have our blue. Is it the right time to play it? Green would turn to red. I don't see any real, like, automatic matches where things are going to go nuts yet. So let's just take the shot here from his Guardian tactics. Definitely hurts. Oh man, he's got his green. Well, check this out. This is usually very hard to pull off, but we can play House Party Protocol. I wanted to get his yellow built up as well. If the enemy, he creates 3 countdowns, but if the enemy was going to do 7194 or more damage, just remove one of the countdowns and negate all of the damage. We'll play this first. This is great. Good timing for that. And I guess we'll just, take a red here. Oh, we lose a countdown, but that's okay. Check it out. Deflected the total green damage. That's great. And here we go. There's our greens in a decent spot. There's still no greens in a really amazing spot to cause a lot of matches, but maybe I'll wait. Hate waiting too long. Took a green match out again. Running out of time. Thor is already in his god mode. I didn't think it was that close. Let's play Girl Friday. Pretty good set of cascades. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but we've got 15 red, 9,500 damage, and do we have anything else that can seal the deal? Match 4 in blue. Cool. All right. Thought that'd be a little more spectacular, but at least we got the benefit of the oops, screen cap for some reason. I took the benefit of the House Party Protocol. Is hard to make work a lot. Let's keep going here. Beta Ray Bill. We will fight with Beta Ray Bill and maybe even against one, but not yet. I want to get Professor X into action. You know what? Let's play Beta Ray Bill against Professor X, who's a really good defensive character in this setup. He's got a little less of his own defense right now because if he has X-Men on the team, it's boosted. But let's see. Where is my own Beta Ray Bill? He needs to heal up. So we'll take him into action and see how quickly we can beat this Professor X. So we can't stun him, no big deal. Let's go for green and then make blue a bigger priority. So you got to watch out when you're playing against Professor X. You don't want to leave him a bunch of match 4s. He does a lot of extra damage for getting a match 4 or greater. And of course, there it is. And of course, he does extra. Got another match. Oh, he left us the extra move. Okay, I thought that was going to be for against us. Cool. He does a lot of different choices with his purple ability, and they can do damage as well. Here is, okay, so let's hit him with our, well, I don't want to do it one more turn here. Blue drops green, and now we'll play it. Okay, our projectiles are holding strong. We can play Clash of the Worthy. Does really pretty good damage for only a cost of 6. Right now it's going to do 12,400. Now, Professor X does reduce some incoming damage, so 10,000 instead, but Beta Ray Bill is just so good at earning extra AP because of those projectiles he puts out. Now, every time we take damage, match 4, extra damage, every time we take any kind of damage, we're going to earn a projectile on the board, even if it's just 1 point of damage. Look at that. 37.92 in projectiles on the board, and we already have our scuttlebutt ready to play. This is an awesome ability. It deals 8,500 damage on 4 random hits, so none of them are going to miss Professor X, and it is over. Nice easy win there, even with taking a few shots of match 4 boosted damage. Cool. That's a friend. I won't fight him. And all right, here's another good one. I wanted to get Captain America, the Infinity War version, into a match. He's pretty good against almost anyone in this one-on-one setup. And that's mostly because he does super big damage on his red when you have a lot of AP built up. So I did play him earlier. You can see that he's still injured, but I think we're going to be able to win as long as we can play smart on red AP and just avoiding cascades in general. Match 5. And extra move that drops really nicely there. Did you see how that fell into the red? Cool. Now, what do we want to do here? That critical's probably a big deal. Let's just... Oh, I didn't even get the critical. Oh man, look, it did. Very lucky, very lucky. We're gonna win already. Look at all the AP. So check this out. I like to play, by the way, I think Man Without a Country is an underrated ability. It only costs 6. And when you play it, the enemy, it reduces AP in an enemy color, and then they can't play an ability in that color while the countdown's on the board. So it's a pretty good tactical defensive ability. But look at this red. Coup de grace. It normally starts out as rope-a-dope, but when there's only one remaining enemy, or one in the entire match, coup de grace does 15,600 damage plus 895 damage for each AP overall. It spends all of your AP, so you could stop, pause the video, and add this up for total damage and what it would be. But we're gonna win right here with the coup de grace for the knockdown. It's probably well over 40,000 what we had in damage, 38,000 or more, I imagine. But you could save up AP and play that and get over 60k in one-shot damage. It's pretty cool. Glad to get the win there. I don't think Loki is a very good character in this one. His green does team damage only, and it's a 3-turn repeater. And his purple, though, would be a pretty big hit. So maybe he's okay. So can we take on a Beta Ray Bill? And who should we do it with? Well, I have a couple ideas. I'm thinking the projectiles are going to be an issue. And so I did take him on before with Gambit, because Gambit's purple overwrites repeater tiles, or overwrites special tiles, not countdowns or repeaters. So it can take the projectiles off the board, and then they do pretty good damage, up to 3 countdowns, dealing over 9,000 damage each. And then once you get Gambit's red going, he's pretty good. The problem is the first time you fire his red, it's not that good at all, but it creates charged tiles on the board. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a challenge here. I think we'll bring in Black Widow. Her purple can remove special tiles on the board and deals damage, even it removes countdowns. And then her red and black can do big time damage if you set them up correctly. Definitely with her health, this is a huge challenge in the match, but we'll see if we can do our best here. And probably gonna need to remove, let's remove blue this way. Yeah, we can't be letting him get a lot of green. Green is going to be very bad. And every time a projectile of his is matched away or destroyed, he earns AP from that. And there's green matches everywhere. Let's see. This might end really badly very quickly. We want to go for... They have 12 AP in a pool, deal additional damage. Yeah, we really want to try to target red, and we lost our chance to get that big match in red. We'll go here. Take some green off. He's got 6 blue. This is bad. I tried to avoid the blue. Just so hard with Beta Ray Bill. Maybe he will take this blue match and set us up for an extra move in purple. And if that's the case, I think I'm just going to remove green over here. He's going to play this pretty big damaging ability. Ah, set him up wrong. Almost have our red. There's our chance here with this extra move. It's going to build him up a little more green when we destroy the projectile. Good hit with the critical. Working out a chance here. We have our red ready to play. This, oh man, that guy just got a ton of projectiles. So we're not going to be able to do much at all. Man, this is just so tough. We need our purple to remove some projectiles, so I'm going to do that. Yep, this is over. Can't win. Look at that. Beta Ray Bill, you're just too good. We'll play our purple. Remove what we can. Didn't get either of the countdowns, unfortunately, so we'll play black for red in my ledger. Pretty big damage. And we're going to catch up in red here. He's got 14 green. 23,000. Look how close we got, guys. I knew she could do it. We just ran bad when he hit that big cascade. And that's going to be it unless we have some sort of crazy extra move that's going to happen. I don't see it anywhere. Yep, there's just nothing. He's pretty good. Alright, so maybe a larger health character would have been better there, or someone that can steal those projectiles instead of just try to remove them might be a good idea. We'll try to take on another one in a minute. I think what we'll do is try to get Doom into a match. And yeah, we'll play Doom against Professor X. So we don't have a way to get much out of the purple that we need to keep away from Professor X, but anytime he matches black, which is a color of his, we're going to earn AP for that. Okay, so now we can do black and yellow. Nice drop with the critical. How do we want to match it? Probably this way for the biggest damage. Uh-oh, match 4 plus purple. See, it's a good thing Doom can heal so well. We already have him down to 29,000 health. And we have our black ready to play, which does 23k plus. A big hit. Now he can deflect a lot of that damage basically. So I want to work him down a little more before we play it. Maybe I better not wait. Professor X is very dangerous. Let's play Brave New World. It shuffles the board completely. Maybe we'll get some cascades. There's a lot of red on the board. Yep, that worked all right. Fallen Favor hits for 19 out of that 23. I'll take it. And he's got his purple ready to go. Not good at all. If he chooses red after playing his purple, that's probably going to be just about it for Doom. So let's try to take some red off the board to reduce the chances of what he chooses. I don't know if that even matters much, but he chose purple. Could also be very dangerous with match 4s and extra damage. Look at... Oh, man. And he gets the win. Gosh, how close are we getting on these? That's why people are wiping out but still having a lot of fun. We basically had him and couldn't get it done. If he wouldn't have chose purple or red, I think we could have won that match. Oh man, it's time to play our own Professor X. We'll try it against Jessica. She's going to be pretty tough. Anytime we get our own match 4, he's going to do additional damage and then put an additional tile of that color on the board. So it's a consideration of, do we do the match 4 for the damage or do we do something else to keep the board under control? Probably for a little bit we'll just take as many match 4s as we can. Uh-oh. She's got 7 reds, so we're going to need to take red if possible, but I just can't pass up a match 4 in purple. Another trap. It's going to be another close one here, everybody. Of course. So, she has 10 red. She is going to play her red ability. I think all we can do is match 4 that earns enough purple to play ours. $328 health remaining, and guess what? We've got our full choice of purple abilities. If we choose purple, it'll swap the board around and do some matches. That's a little bit risky. I think what we'll do is choose red, which will call in Wolverine for an adamantium slash, and man, that was close. I knew she'd be tough. Cool. All right, so who have we not really fought or had out on for our own? Pretty much when you get towards the top of the point scale, you're going to see a lot of Professor X and Jessica. Let's see if we can get any. Oh yeah, Hela. I did want to play Hela in a match. Maybe not so much against her. Maybe we can find somebody else here. Parker might be good. Let's see if we can come back around to somebody else. Maybe we'll try. Man, I don't know if we can try Hela against. Yeah, we'll try it. She's got a good way to keep enemy green down with the passive side of her own green. Her red does override enemy special tiles, and might be pretty decent here. We'll see. We got to keep blue under control is the main problem. And can we keep blue matches down while also not letting him match every single one of his protect tiles? Extra move though. So let's do red that drops a black critical. I don't mind Bill getting 10 green. I just hope he doesn't fly up over 12 green. When he gets 10 green or more, Hela's passive side of Death's Best Friend will deal damage 4,900 and then reduce green AP by 2. So that's not a big deal. We just have to really stay on top of blue. And there's a match 4 in black. I don't want to take the match 4 because it would destroy that protect tile and give him one more blue AP, so I'm just going to do green and black. No matter what you do, there's danger because of match 4s that he can get. Extra move, we have to take that. And let's get our red qualified. How do we do that? It'll be very important to get our red. Well, let's go for black. We can do that anytime. He's up to 6 blue, just like that. So here we go with Death Becomes Her. This will fill all blue tiles with attack tiles. And he's still going to be able to play his blue ability on the next turn if a blue drops in after this match. So I'm not real... Oh, it didn't. He won't be able to play as blue right here. That's cool. They let him get the damage, but he couldn't place his countdown. Really cool. I'm glad we saw that, because I'll take the damage in favor of not getting that countdown on the board that creates projectiles. Very interesting. Didn't know if that would work. So what do we do now? I want to take a green match, but I also, again, I don't want to get... a green match down here would set him up with a blue match. Yeah, we're going to take it. Sets up our green. I think we're in the driver's seat now. Okay, so here's what we want to do. Play Knives Out. It places strike tiles on the board and overrides enemy special tiles. We'll take that protect tile over that he has down there. And now with all of our specials on the board, we're looking to be in pretty good shape with Hela's green. 3 individual hits starting with 7,500. 24,000. Cool. Multi-hit combo for those strike tiles. And we get the win. Very nice to take out a Beta Ray Bill with Hela. And let's see, what do we have time for? I want to see if we can get in one more fight. I don't think playing Okoye by herself is really that great. She's got 1 damaging ability with her red. Of course, her healing works well if you can get enough yellow. But she just doesn't have enough of her own offense. She adds to everyone else really well. Let's see. Carnage isn't bad at all. He would probably be pretty good on your own. I don't think we'll play Carnage against Carnage. That just sounds like a lot of health packs. Let's see. I think we'll do one more match here. Looking for an interesting opponent. More people playing Gambit than I thought. Gambit will play really well against a Gambit. Maybe we could do that. Oh, I didn't play our own 5-star Captain Marvel. We'll try to do that here quickly. Can we take it? I want to save a Gambit for our own, and maybe we'll end with that. So can we beat a Beta Ray Bill with Carol? Probably not great. Let's do it. We have the same color scheme as Thor, and if we plan everything right, we should be in good shape. All I have to do is worry about his 50% health God mode kicking in too early, and look at that. Really nice cascades going on. We already have our yellow. I don't want to do it yet. So we could get more yellow, or probably get the green, drop purple into it. Lucky green. We already have our 10 green to play. Now I have it set at cover level 3. Usually run Photonic Rush at cover level 5, so it blasts out the damage right away without depending on the countdown. But this might be pretty important for enemy Thor here, because we'll get another green and then launch it. Not a lot of green on the board. I don't want him to get a lot of red, but so we'll play Photonic Rush. Ooh, it is at cover level 5. I may have just messed up. I usually set that back, so we better play Got Your 6 here quickly. Go airborne and avoid his damage. Oh man. Got 10 green. Got Your 6 did a little bit of damage that would normally be about 12k if I had that at cover level 5. I messed up. I really should have set that up. We're going to have to go airborne again and hope we can find a good match after landing. He's got his green and red ready to play. Oh no, not projectiles. That will definitely hurt our chances here. Yep, we're in big trouble. I mean, we're way ahead in the match, but now he can do his green and red abilities for a huge problem. We better take out his repeater. Lucky drop on green. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. He can play his red again on the next turn. Oh man, what a mistake not looking at the how she was set, but luckily enough we have enough green for Photonic Rush, and that is a win. We would have been so far ahead had I set her spec out correctly. Let's see if we can find one more gambit and we'll end it there. That's kind of a friend from my battle chat group. I don't want to hit that guy in case he's on the way to climbing up to a shield. I didn't play Beta Ray Bill again, I guess, so we'll try to get in. How much time do we have? Long video once again, but this is kind of a special event. Did we play Bill against... Yeah, we did play Beta Ray Bill against... it was so fast how we took out a Professor X. I almost forgot we got it in. Are we going to get a Gambit, or did we lose our opportunities? Gambit's important because he used to be the absolute meta character for a long time in the game, and then the developers realized it was just overdone and revised him down. Maybe a little bit harsh on the revision, so a lot of people don't play him anymore. I still like him. He's just notably not as dominant as he used to be. Alright, so I'm just spinning around trying to find a good opponent to get Gambit into a match. We're going to have to probably take him up against someone normal. We've taken on Professor X a little too much. Alright, we'll go in here against a Spidey. He's got a red ability as well, so it might be interesting to try to deprive him of that. Alright, what do we want to do? Always certainly start with an extra move if you can. Viewer luck gets me so many extra moves at the start of the match, it's a little unfair. I'm going to go for as much red as possible early on. And we can't forget to keep him away from green. That's definitely his dangerous color. And let's go black and red. I keep losing my repeater, and my repeater tile is very important because it earns purple and red AP for me automatically. Let's go for this blue that drops a purple. And there's an extra move. I don't see anything big happening with the critical, but we'll do it now. Got a red match. Cool. And we'll set that red match off with the green here. Keep green off the board a little bit. Looking good. Alright, so our repeater went off. We're up to 18 green. We're just way behind on purple. 18 red. I'm not colorblind, I'm just a little crazy. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead with the shot from Aces and Eights. It's not going to do much damage, but it puts charge tiles on the board. Awesome that one of the charge tiles was randomly purple. So I'll fire this off again. Maybe we'll get that purple damage plus AP. We did. Excellent. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and play Raging Cajun. It costs 11, but that repeater helps you build it up, and so does his red. 3 countdown tiles that can do 9601 damage. If the enemy makes strike, attack, or protect tiles, those will override those. That's why I thought we'd take him in against Beta Ray Bill. Get a red match. He's got his 10 green. He's going to do his Arachnid Agility. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. You know what we're going to do? Take out this web tile and this web tile in one turn, and that will reduce the amount of damage he gets from his green. We're going to lose our countdown, but that's okay. We're way ahead in this match. His Arachnid Agility will do a lot less than it would have if there's more webs on the board. 17k is still a big deal. But we get the win with a countdown, and that is a victory. Alright guys, we've gone way too long. Once again though, it was a fun event. I might do more in this matchup if in this event if we've got a lot more characters you want to see. Let me know in the comments below who you'd like to see in action. I might have to dump back down and get characters going, but didn't play my Iceman. He can't stun, but his green repeaters will do awesome. And I don't think Storm's going to be great because she's only got really a team damage ability. Same thing for Star-Lord and Loki, although he has got a pretty strong purple. Kingpin is going to be much better than normal in this kind of setup with his green repeater doing damage every other turn. And characters like Old Man Logan are going to be a lot less effective than usual. And Kitty, for example. So let me know who you're playing, who you've seen out in action, and who you want to see next. I'll try to get another video made up. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please hit the MPQ icon on the left side of the screen to become a subscriber if you're not already. Appreciate the support big time. Please do it now. Have a good one. See you next time.